everybody? It's your boy Kenpachi back at it again on another damn, I was about to say on another Wednesday. It's Thursday. We had some news. That's why we moved the date to Thursday. But we still back
It
at it
turned
each
out
week.
not being all that worth it, but
Hey,
but we
hey, we're
tried,
gonna get into how disappointed we are later on. So like I said, Kenpachi Podcast episode 48. Blitz. The usual suspects. Say what's up. Podcast episode.
Yeah, today's theme of the podcast is missed opportunity. We're gonna get into it.
All right, Chef. Say what's up to the people, man.
Hello, people.
All right. Will, our guests for this evening. How you doing, man?
Chilling, man. Eating this meatloaf. Looking at this disappointment.
Hey, I noticed, Will, you're on a Twitch stream right now. Go ahead and give a shout out to the people where they can find you if they want to watch your content.
I stream at twitch.tv, Tyrone Does Things, and my YouTube, where I'm going to start posting my content, is literally just Will, W-I-F.
There you go.
Hey.
So be looking up for that Valorant content, bro.
Exactly. So, first piece of news. So we had this Xbox event, or Xbox showcase today. Just overall, what was your thoughts?
Disappointment, hurt,
I didn't
raised
see the
expectations.
conference at all, so
I don't know why we asked. Why do we even bother asking? Basically, long story short, Microsoft gassed this up as this is about to be the first stage of next gen. You all are really about to see what the Xbox Series X can do. These are the kind of games it's going to be able to run, all that stuff. And you're going to be able to see gameplay because we know that you guys ask for that all the time. And yeah, they didn't listen. So yeah. So yeah. Disappointment.
They could have just released these trailers, to be honest, and that would have been fine.
Honestly.
In fact, that would have been more. That would have been better.
They said they got another thing coming out in July, so it's like, why even wait till July? Why not just put everything out right? Well, yeah. Well, now I'll say that for a little bit later, but just to kind of get into the games, yeah, these are all games that are capable of running on the Xbox Series X. There's all in-game engine footage, all that stuff, which apparently they think translates to gameplay, but you'll see in a second why not everything translates to gameplay. So,
all right. That being said, y'all want to hop into the first game that we got here?
Yeah, one of the first few that I'm actually interested in.
Yeah.
Now, I think Chef, you're the only one that played this because it's on early access on Steam right now, right?
yes.
Okay. Based on what the trailer definitely caught my attention because I mean that's one of the only few trailers that actually showed like gameplay in real time. It looks like. So did you see a lot of the stuff that was in early access that was in this trailer? As far as like the move set and all that kind of stuff you could do.
Not necessarily. It looks different. Like the developer has been in the lab. It looks a lot different actually. I can say that.
Now this is supposedly built from the ground up by one person.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I'm very proud of this guy.
Nah, this shit look fire. I'm not gonna hold you.
It does.
What's up with these one man shows recently?
They're the only one. They're the only ones that care.
Can do it.
Yeah, they're the only ones that care. Indies are the future.
But no, I'm proud of this dude because the fucking it looks fire. Even though this is a what do you call this type of this is gameplay, but it's more synchronized, not synchronized, but
Scripted.
Scripted, yes. This is more scripted gameplay, but it still looks nice. Like the shotgun that you're seeing was not in the base or the early access game. That move right there where you lift him up in the air, that was in early access. And the leash too.
Okay.
Shotgun, that's a new weapon. That power punch was not there at all.
Oh, what about the environments? Did the environments kind of look like this in the game, or this is like
different.
variation?
He got actual like moving pieces going on with weather dynamic weather going on. That was
this
not
looks,
the first game.
Yeah, I was gonna say this looks very GPU intensive.
And it's definitely the vehicles, boy. I was geeking when I saw this part. I was like, oh shit, he really working in this mug, boy. I see why he went ghost with it. Can't be mad at him.
Yeah, it looked nice. What's the dev's name again?
FYQD.
Okay.
I know the developer. Yeah, FYQD Studios. I don't know the developer's name, but I just know the studio.
I got you. Okay.
But shouts out to them because this game is looking pretty nice. And the early access was already good enough for what it was, even though it was like, what was it, like 30 minutes I put into it? But that
How
was a
long?
nice 30 minutes.
How long is it? All 30 minutes, or how long is it?
It's, yeah, about 30, 40 minutes.
Okay.
Like if it's your first time playing it, it'll probably be like 40 something minutes. But after that, you should be breezing through it. But yeah, I'm liking what I saw.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fucking with it for sure. The nice thing, I think this is part of the Xbox Smart Delivery Program or whatever it's called. Basically, what that is if you buy one game on Xbox One, then you get the next gen version free, so you don't have to buy the game twice. I think we already knew Cyberpunk was taking advantage of that, and a few other games on this list are taking advantage of that too. So I think that was probably the biggest takeaway from this whole showcase. And I think this one is included on it too. Um, so that's definitely good.
I'm buying the whole game anyway.
Yeah.
Regardless
Now
of
is
it.
yeah.
Them
Now
leading
is
with oh, you continue. I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
no, you good. What's the name now? Is this still on Steam?
I
The
believe
early
so.
access? Okay.
Let me
Actually,
check.
I think I
still
think
got
I
it in
had
my
it on
library.
I think I had it on my wish list.
Chef,
Oops.
I do have a question for you.
Yep.
What are like some of the things that you really like about this game? Because this is a game, this is the only game I know that you said like, yo, you gonna buy it off rip. So,
Oh, the combat. Look, I'm starting to get into a thing with games where the combat got to be on point. Like this is, I'm pretty sure they've done this in games, but gunplay and swordplay and all this extra shit that you can do in it with the leash and punching people,
hmm
sliding, jumping, I'm liking it.
The
I was
parkour
just
and all
about
that
to say
stuff.
that shit
Yeah,
too.
I'm just liking the combat mechanics and the gameplay altogether. And
Yeah.
then the game looks nice on top of that. So
Right. Oh, now I remember what I was going to say. Yeah, this reminds me. Since you mentioned that type of gameplay with the leashes and the gunplay, the swordplay, if that means because it reminds me very much of Astral Chain. So I feel like you would enjoy Astral Chain a lot if you had a Switch.
I think, yeah, if I was to get a Switch, that was one of the games I would get.
Yeah. So this trailer reminded me a lot of Astral Chain, and I still got to finish that game. I like it a lot. Shout out Platinum. But yeah, it's actually on my wish list. The early access version is just like $10 on Steam, so you can go get it. You don't get a little go get yourself a little taste if you got a PC.
I don't know. Is there
Yeah,
anything that the game needs to be like improve upon, Chef, from what you played?
Uh, is there?
I don't know.
I would say traversal, but it looks like he's been working on that because I've seen the wall running mechanic too. I forgot to mention that the wall running mechanic. That's
Oh yeah, he
also
did show
another.
Something
that.
you like?
That's another thing I like about games. But I think, well, story wise and then voice acting. If this has an actual story to it, which I'm sure it'll probably have, with some decent voice acting in it, then yeah, that's the only thing he should pretty much, or they should pretty much approve upon. But other than that, I didn't see really too many issues.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the different level design looks like because this looks like because before I didn't know what this was at first because it looked like something out of Sekiro at some point, and
Yeah.
then the shotgun came out and the sword play and all that shit, and then he pulled up in a car. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So yeah, so I'm interested to see what the different levels look like and the different environments are like for sure. Um, so yeah, and then God, what was the other one thing I was hoping to see an improvement on? Uh, I think that was it. Um, yeah, shout out Bright Memory, one of the only games in this whole stream to actually show gameplay.
Which is crazy, right? Which is really crazy.
Like actual legitimate like fluid gameplay in real time.
A one-man show showing up everybody else. Love to see it.
Yo, you really do. You really love to see that shit. Cause, God, I'm sitting here like watching and I'm like, yeah, well, where's like the shit at? Where's the actual shit at?
Oh, um, Any indication of a release date or like a release window, Chef, that you know about?
Nah, not just
Okay.
because once the first game came out, he updated it for a while and then went ghost. So I expect this to be like next year. Maybe if it does come out towards the end of the year, December, but probably next year.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm guessing it will be. Obviously, it's going to be available on the next gen Xbox, but we just don't know if it's going to be at launch or later. So okay,
All right.
I feel that.
That sounds promising. Better than a lot of fucking corporations and shit. He's
Yeah, so
still
check.
still working on it.
Right.
Um.
Yo, he got a Patreon. I'll donate to his Patreon.
Yeah,
yo.
I was about to say. It was
Money.
like, how, do you know Chef like how he stays in contact with his supporters and like I guess updates them? Does he have like a Patreon or something like that?
Not that I know of actually, and I don't even know if they have a Twitter.
Wow.
Dang. How is he? How?
I
I'm
guess
surprised he got a deal with Xbox.
playism.
Hey,
Well, you know what it is? What's the name? Microsoft probably bought up this dude or his studio, and they're giving him all the support he needs to, I guess, finish the game.
All right.
If I had to guess.
That seems
Hey,
like the most
he
logical
making a
thing to
bag
happen.
though.
Yeah,
One man development studio, FYQDs. Yeah, it was probably simple. Phil Spencer probably just pulled up to the house. It was like, hey, my man, I give you $50 million so you can finish the game, put it on Xbox. All right, bet.
you don't
I'm a
gotta
one-
live like this no more.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I'm looking at the trailer for on the early access on Steam. There's dragons and shit. What the fuck?
I ain't
Huh.
seen no fucking dragons, bro.
Yeah, the early access is only $10 on Steam. So, like I said, if you want to go get a little taste and go pull up on PC and see what it's about.
Most definitely. Um, what do y'all really want to talk about Dirt 5?
It was there.
let me see what I put in my notes real quick. I put something in my notes real quick that I need to.
Cause I don't.
Yeah,
I
no
put that-
fucks will ever be given. That's what I put.
All right, bet.
No
Hey,
fucks
bro.
will ever be given.
Apparently, Wolf doesn't fuck with dirt either. So I was like, all right,
Damn,
all right.
that
well,
driving
my
nigga
bad.
don't even fuck with Dirt.
I
Damn.
was like,
It's
damn,
like
I didn't know.
the few racing games I just never cared to care about because it was so ass. It wasn't even ass. I don't even know if it's ass, but it just looks boring.
I just don't vibe with racing game like that unless it's Mario Kart. Even then,
It's
I'll
a-
only play it for like
It's a
20
rally.
minutes.
It's a rally card racing game, and usually those aren't as interesting as they should be, especially Dirt. Like I don't know how we got to the 5th game in the series. Who's actually out here buying these games?
Man, they got Nolan North and Troy Baker on the voice acting. It's about to be big. They're big time now.
Man, Xbox is really holding their hand. With
How
that
much money do they give those niggas to be on Dirt 5?
That's what I'm saying.
Because Troy Baker, Nolan North, you got it. They command money, bro. So that's crazy. Hey, shout out to them though.
Yeah, shout
Give
out
it
to them. Making the big bucks. So, Will, what you think of Scorn?
It was okay.
It was
One
okay.
It was like I fucked with it, right? Like hold on. Let me
At
skip
first, I
through it.
thought this was Mortal Shell. I
Yeah,
got hyped for it.
I
was
thought
like,
this was too. I'm not gonna
I was
lie.
I was watching this in the Discord this morning, and somebody was like, "Is this Attack on Titan?" And I was like, "Yo, you're
Nigga, what?
stupid." That's what I said. That's what I said. And then I kept watching. I'm like, "Yo, this is gas. Like the art looks cool. Everything about this looks cool. It reminds me of Alien." And I was like, "You know what? I got to get this game." Like me saying it's just okay is me forgetting what I wanted to say for a minute. But
yo, this
but
part
this-
is weird. Don't.
yeah, don't.
Is
Yeah,
that, is that
look-
what is that? Is that
that
a,
looks like a horse. It looks like a horse dingling.
Ew.
I don't fuck with it.
I got
whole
scared.
different,
It started dripping and stuff. I'm like, ah.
I was like,
Show
yeah,
this
nah,
on TV.
I can't fuck with this.
This shit.
And then they had like this pregnant alien. I was
This
like,
shit
yo, what's
is
happening
definitely
right now?
giving me the what was that movie? That alien movie, where like they went into the alien ship and it looked like a bunch of humanoid as aliens. I forget
Oh,
which movie it's called.
Prometheus.
Yeah, Prometheus. That shit.
That's
This is
what
what
I
it
was
reminds me of.
That's a part of the Alien franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
like that shit's dope.
Actually, you know what this actually reminds me of? It just hit me. You know what this reminds me of? Do y'all remember the horror game that came out a couple years ago called Agony?
Nah.
yes.
It was yeah, I think if he played it and Yeah, it like there was a lot of hype behind it because it was like you're traversing through hell and like the environments look really vibrant and really
Holy shit.
intense. But the game when the game came out, it was actually dog shit because it was unoptimized. Like the voice acting was terrible. The game was not fun to play. It was just dog shit all around. This kind of it reminds me of that because the whole aesthetic between for Agony was about like shock factor because they had like a lot of fucked up imagery like this game does.
Hmm.
So I'm hoping it doesn't fall into the same trap as Agony did, because that ended up being rough. So,
Damn.
and I
Yeah.
actually did a little digging into this game. Apparently, there was another trailer for this game that came out like 2 or 3 years ago. So apparently, this is something that was already known about. So this isn't necessarily new.
Oh damn.
Do
Thought
So
this
you,
was like brand new.
Yeah, if you go back, you can just search like Scorn on YouTube, and you can find a trailer that came out for it like a couple of E3s ago.
what
So this has definitely been in the works
did
for a
you see
while.
it when it first came out then, or?
I don't remember. I don't remember it. So either the game itself wasn't interesting. I mean, I'll watch horror games. I don't typically play them, especially the games like these where they just do like a lot of fucked up imagery and fucked up shit just for the shock factor of it. I don't really play a lot of games like that. So that's probably why I don't remember the first trailer that came out like 3 years ago, and this one didn't really jump out at me. So I mean, it did, but for the wrong reasons. It doesn't make me want to play it. So
Chef, I know
Uh,
this is probably not your cup of tea, but I mean, do you at least have anything to
nah,
say
not
about
at
it?
all. I mean, it didn't even show me anything really,
yeah, this is another
like at all.
cinematic reveal.
Yeah.
It was funny. Kayane on Twitter was like, "Nope, nope." Like, you
I
know it's
saw
bad when
that,
she's typing in
yeah.
English. You know it's bad when she's typing in English. Nope, 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 nope. I was like, all right, she's not gonna play that game on stream. Gotcha.
Definitely, definitely not something she'll be getting into anytime soon. Um, but nah,
Yeah, I
nothing
probably won't
about
be
it, Chef.
either.
Nothing.
Nope, nothing
All
for it.
right. Bliss, did you have anything else to say on scoring?
No, that's about it. Like I said, it just reminds me of Agony. I hope it doesn't end up like that. Because Agony looked great, but it ended up being dog shit. I hope this isn't the same. This doesn't suffer the same fate. So
Yeah. I didn't. It's like a 6 out of 10 for me, just from what I'm seeing. Like just from face value. Like
I'll watch somebody play it. That's
yeah,
about
I'll
it.
definitely watch somebody play it, but
You
I
nice with
don't.
it, goddamn me. I'm giving that bitch a whole 0 out of 10.
God damn. All right.
Check minus.
Yeah.
Yo, this shit
Eh,
is fucking
I'll
garbage.
just I'll just watch it.
Yeah,
Let's see.
yeah, that's all.
Yeah, the
Hope
next
it works
one.
out for them though.
Next one we got is Chorus.
Or as Maximilian called it, Corvs.
Co- this shit
I don't know
was
why I found that
it.
funny.
It piqued
It
my
looks dope.
interest. It piqued
And
my
it's by Deep
interest.
Silver. It's by Deep Silver who did Saints Row 4. I know they did 4. I don't know if they did any of the previous ones. But shout out to Deep Silver for Saints Row, and then they're doing this. No, the gameplay looks kind of fun.
The concepts look nice as fuck. The concepts
figured you-
definitely look like nice as fuck.
Yeah, I figured you'd like this because it has to do with space and stuff. I know you like space and shit. I feel like we haven't had a real good like Star Fox type game, and I used to play that like Star Fox heavy back in the day, on the N64, and this kind of has
Damn,
like
it
vibes
does
to
have that vibe. It does.
So
have
I'm
that
hoping.
vibe.
So, yeah, see a barrel roll right there. So I'm hoping. So I'm hoping this is dope. Like I think we've been due for a good like space combat fighter plane type game. So
Why can't we get some dread-headed nigga to be the goddamn main protagonist? Tired
how
of
come
these-
we can't customize
Ah.
it or something like that?
I hope
know
we can.
Dreadhead-
We
I'm
getting
tired
into
of
a
these
day and
playing.
age where customization needs to be fucking priority number one.
Yeah, tired of these playing these like lost white women. God,
With short haircuts.
exactly.
Carbs.
But yeah, this I might peep. I
Yeah, this was
definitely
a
might
check
peep.
plus for me. Yeah, this was the check plus for me. This and Bright Memories so far were the ones I was looking at.
Yeah. Will.
I give this a check plus too. I'm into space shit, so like shit like Star Citizen. When what's the game that flopped? That the space game that flopped a while back.
No Man's
What's it
Sky.
called? Yeah, No Man's Sky. I was excited for that, right? And when it came out and we found out that they didn't have fucking actual multiplayer, I was heated because I was about to drop a bag on the game. And it's just like, damn, hopefully this doesn't end up like that. I just hope it's a good game. That's all I'm hoping. But from what I can see, it's a check plus for me.
Check plus. All right.
plus.
A little bit more.
The final verdict, chef.
It piqued my interest,
Hey,
But-
all right. That's a
but
dub.
with no gameplay, I can't really say nothing too much.
They had
else about it.
limited gameplay. They had a couple like shots of gameplay.
Yeah.
Need a little
Yeah.
bit more.
But I feel like because what if it end up being one of those side scroller?
Hell
shooters.
no, please.
It
don't
didn't
say
look
that.
like it didn't look like that. I mean,
Don't say
even
that.
that wouldn't be a complete turnoff for me. But
It
from
would
what they
for me,
showed,
to be honest.
yeah, I feel that. But what they showed in this trailer, I don't think it would be like that. Because this showed you like doing like I said, playing like Star Fox back in the day, where you shooting ships and you like doing evasive maneuvers, and you pull up on like a base and you're firing down on it and shit like that. So
Yeah, that'd
That's
be
what
nice
it
to see. But yeah,
Yeah.
it piqued my interest. Shout out to Chorus
All right, bet.
and Deep
Yeah.
Silver.
yep, I'll keep an eye on them.
What's the last thing that they've done?
Like I said, Deep Silver did Saints Row 4. That's the thing I know them for. They've probably done other stuff I can't think of right now.
all right.
So
Oh, all right. I see Madden up here. Y'all didn't have a link for that.
We want to skip that.
what
All right,
link?
all right, all right,
Would
you're
you-
right,
it's
you're
just
right.
Madden. It's
There's
just
nothing
it,
to talk about.
yeah. I put that up there for my shameless plug. I'm a Madden. Madden's my 2K, so I'm a buy it. I don't care what they do. That's just how it's gonna be.
Hey, bro,
Madden's been
Patrick
the most-
Mahomes up the motherfucking to the attic to talk about next gen shit. Like, yo,
Yeah.
what you mean next gen stuff? What you mean?
It's just
What else
Madden.
can you do with Madden?
The only thing, here's the one thing I'll say about Madden. Like, Chef, I know you can speak to like the Ultimate Team and that other kind of stuff. I don't play none of that. I only play franchise mode. The one thing I wish they'll improve upon the game is like some added customization in franchise mode to let you really take control of like making your own team, relocating them to where you want. That's the one thing I liked about 2K and their My League is you can do they give you a lot of freedom with customization for your team and your franchise and all that stuff. So I've been begging Madden to do for years. I don't know if they'll ever do it, but we'll see. That's the only thing I have to say about that. Other than that, it's just Madden. Damn it. I know niggas crack on Madden all the time, but that's all we got for football games. So
I'm gonna just say this: niggas could crack on Madden all they want, but it's been the most consistent sports game out for a long time. Like you can't say that it has like there's probably been some misses, but like it's not as bad as like a 2K, NBA 2K or something like that, like or WWE 2K. Like this, like their franchise has been like consistent through this whole time.
I can agree with that actually,
yeah.
and I know what you mean by that too. Because 2K
Yeah.
they come out, they get a whole bunch of hate. Madden really
Yeah.
doesn't get that much hate unless it's about Ultimate Team. Because
Yeah, and
pay
the
to
thing
win.
too, I think 2K obviously gets so much attention because of the notoriety it gets, whether it be pushed through Ronnie 2K or like the community supporters or the YouTube community that supports 2K or the content creators for 2K. They make the game get a lot of traction. Madden doesn't really have that. So I mean, but I was just gonna say for the consistency to agree with Will, like for the most part they don't really change too much gameplay wise for Madden. You know how like you can see like you hear like niggas talk about 2K how like the dribbling mechanics seem to be different from each game or something like that. Madden for the most part they don't really change too much, so you know what you're gonna get for better or for worse. So yeah. I'm still gonna buy it because yeah, like I said, it's the only football game we got, and I don't trust 2K to make a football game. So
Oh yeah, I forgot they had that in the works.
yeah, I'm not excited for that. I know niggas was like, yeah, finally Madden can get out of here. I'm like, you really want 2K to be making a football game? Really?
It can
Okay.
barely make a fucking basketball game.
You don't be spending $50 on fucking VC to move your wide receiver up 1 point. Okay, that's what y'all wanted. But yeah, that's all.
All right. What? Did y'all see the trailer for Vampire Bloodlines 2?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
And I'm
It's
not.
eh.
It was. It surprised me actually.
It was a
I
check.
didn't expect it to look that entitling, or not entitling, interesting. I thought it was
Yeah.
who was that dude? Jesse Eisenberg. That was Lex Luthor. That's who dude
Yeah,
reminded me
this
of.
character
It does-
model ugly as fuck, but
It does.
Yeah.
It looks like some dude from American Horror Story.
that
Is he
hair
dressed in
look
drag?
that hair look fake. That hair look mad fake.
I said maybe this is the art style of the game because yeah, it's like this does not look like next gen. Yeah, but then you get into the game, it's like okay, this looks a little bit better.
Because I looked into it because I was like, I've never even heard of this franchise or even heard of the first game. The first game was made in 2004, so
Oh,
them
word?
going yeah. So them going off of that, I guess that's why it looks kind of like this because they probably have been developing it for a while. But once we got past this cinematic bullshit, them dancing all over the place, and they started getting into like the little clips of the gameplay or what gameplay there was, it kind of looked kind of nice. I wasn't expecting it to be that type of gameplay.
This is a weird phenomenon happening where the cinematics don't look as good as the gameplay, and that's throwing me for a loop right now.
That's been like this since early gaming.
Really?
Yeah, well, yeah, for me, because I know, what was it? I used to do that all the time for PS2 games and Xbox games. It was like the cutscenes that look so nice, and then you get to the game, it's like, yo, what is this
Oh
clay?
no! I'm talking about the opposite. Like the cutscenes in this don't look as good as the end game.
Oh,
Right.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
not the
they
black guy. Oh my
They got
god.
that priority straight.
Nigga got
This game
mollywopped.
also it reminded me of what's it called? Dishonored. Like the way the game moves, like the abilities and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
I was
I feel
like,
that.
I was just like, yo, it's like a modern Dishonored. It's gonna be cool to see what people do with it, because like that's always fun to see people just cut heads off, throw them up, and kill a bunch of people like that. But I don't know. It's like a wait and see. That's why I just gave it
Yeah,
a check.
yeah. Apparently, it's like this game series is a cult classic, so I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure there's people excited for it. But
Like
I
that
was
shit
like,
right
eh,
there that he just did, where he just grabbed the weapon out of his hand. That's literally straight out of Dishonored.
yeah. Paradox, yeah. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look bad. It's just not something I'm personally interested in. So
Mm.
Yeah, it was this was another 6 out of 10 for me. Like I love the aesthetic and just how it looks. But other than that, I don't know. Vampires ain't really doing it for me either.
are you saying that if they showed more gameplay, it would have got a higher score?
Probably, which is the craziest thing. Cause it's like, damn, this is a trailer. So what the gameplay look like? Oh, y'all don't got that? Oh,
Got a little bit of it. They got like 2 frames of it, you know.
yeah, that's not enough. I'm sorry.
They got money, let's-
My
the-
bad
these
for
developers got
wanting
money, listen.
more out of the game or the trailer.
My bad for wanting information, not just
Yeah.
a shiny coat of paint.
Like, whoa, this
Like,
looks
damn.
cool.
See, this is the kind of shit that excites the normies and stuff that
Yeah.
probably won't even buy the game. You got to see what you're actually going to be doing once you get a controller in your hands. So, but yeah, like I said, doesn't look bad by any stretch. It's just not something I'm personally interested in. So, we'll see. When did they say it's coming out? Do they even have a release date?
let's see.
I think that's probably the one thing I didn't pay attention to with these trailers is the release date.
It says Q1 2020.
120. We're in Q2
sorry.
now.
Yeah, that might. Hold on.
Bruh, wait, no. Is that the? No, that's the E3 trailer. That's from January. Yeah, this is the new one. It probably would have came out by now if it wasn't for Corona.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think it has a.
Yeah,
don't
so
think
I
it has
guess
a
it got
date.
pushed. It got pushed back. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, just damn, where the fuck the gameplay at? Come on, bruh. There ain't no
Anyway, yeah.
gameplay. But yeah, vampires aren't vampires and zombies. I kind of grown out of it, unless it's like some real scary shit. Then I don't know. It's not doing anything for me. I guess I've grown out. I've grown out of that.
Yeah, I don't think this game's supposed to be scary. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just supposed to be like one of those like story-driven games. Like you're supposed to be the vampire. Like that's what I get from it anyway. Like I can't really say too much because we don't have much to go off of just yet, but from what I've seen, that just seems like what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really not much else to say about it.
Yeah. So, I mean, best of luck to you. You show some
Pretty
damn
much.
gameplay in your trailers going forward. Will, I felt like Call of the Sea would be a game that's up your alley. Do you agree?
I fell asleep on this game.
Damn!
At this part of the
Alright.
game. Yeah.
You don't know him very well, do you?
I guess I don't. Holy shit.
No, granted, I didn't sleep before watching this, so like I can't
you pulled
really
a Maximilian, huh?
Yeah. Like I heard that there was this thing going on. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stay up. And then I ended up falling asleep right before this one.
So is this your first time seeing it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. This
Okay.
looks dope. It reminds me of Sea of Thieves.
It's definitely Sea of Thieves vibes.
Well, that's what people thought it was at first. People thought it was Sea of Thieves
Okay,
DLC.
DLC? Oh.
Because
Yeah.
like when they first announced Sea of Thieves, like I was like, oh shit, this is about to be my game. Like I like this. And then the game came out and it was like, well, not the game, the demo or whatever came out, and it was like, there's like nothing to do.
It's a lot better now, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's way better now, but I still didn't buy it.
Oh.
I'll stick to Minecraft, dog. But this, I'll definitely check it out if it's like on a PC, like if it comes with like the Xbox app or whatever. Because this
That was
looks
my other. Yeah, that was my other question too. With the whole what do they call it? I named it like 5 minutes ago. The delivery shit. What the fuck is it called?
Xbox
whatever.
delivery. I think it's just
Yeah,
Xbox delivery.
No, it's called like sync delivery or some shit. Oh
Mm.
my god. Anyway, so basically, you know, you buy one version of the game, you get the next gen version of it for free. Does that apply to PC too?
I would hope
What you
so.
mean by that?
Like, say you buy a version of this on say like current Xbox Ones, right? Can you also get it on PC for free?
Oh, I don't know.
Because obviously, if you buy it on Xbox One and then the Xbox Series X comes out, you can get the Xbox Series X version for free. But we get it on PC as well for free. I'm just saying, Microsoft, you got to keep your finger on the PC market. I'm just saying.
And unless that's one of the these are titles that hit the Game Pass.
Yeah, that too.
It's integration. Don't look too bad.
Yeah, but yeah, it looks like a nice little indie title. One of those things I probably won't end up playing, but it might like get nominations for like for like art direction or something at the Game Awards or something. So yeah, hope it works out for them.
Chef, did you give me a?
Nah, I don't have too much to say on it. It's not a game. I'm not gonna play it.
God
Ever.
damn.
Are
Did
you
you at
gonna play
least
it?
like? Did you? Yeah. Did you?
Okay.
Did you at least like the looks? Like, did you like anything about it, or just nothing?
The visuals is nice, but I'm not playing that game.
I can.
Most
lot of
indie
these
games that come out, I'm never gonna play it. So it ain't even.
Damn.
There's no point in me in even trying to get too interested in them. Like Sea of Solitude.
I bought that game. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, see, I like the way it looked, but I never was gonna play that game.
Yeah. I
There was
bought it.
another few indie games that came out
Yeah,
too.
I
but I'm
bought
like,
it just to support it because it's an indie studio. But yeah, I haven't played it yet.
God damn.
Yeah.
All right then. What's this shit called? The Ascent. Now, damn the Cyberpunk vibes. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Now I do have
would
a
actually-
question. Like, do you think just because another game does the Cyberpunk vibe that they're trying to capitalize off what Cyberpunk brought to the table? Just like the
I don't
attention
think
to
so.
that I guess genre type of games.
I don't think so. I don't think they do it on purpose. I think that's something. I think this is the design choice they came up with even before, like we knew what before the public knew what Cyberpunk was going to look like. Um, I mean, it does look good. I do like because even before 2077 comes out, I've always liked the Cyberpunk aesthetic. I'm just not a fan of the dungeon crawler gameplay that they're doing. That's not my type of game. So
I do have a theory on this type of stuff that happens. Because I don't know if developers actually communicate with each other as often, but I feel like sometimes they just throw around ideas of what the next generation or what half a generation is going to center around. Because you see how most games are messing with the Norse mythology, and that's been for like the last 5-6 years. And it seemed like Cyberpunk is about to be another genre that they mess with.
yeah, like
like-
go ahead.
I was gonna say it's like developers kind of just throw out, oh, let's work on this for a while and see what happens with each, or like competition, not competition type thing, but they just feel like who can do what better in the genre.
Yeah, kind of like that demo that we played yesterday. What was it called? Ghost Runner.
Yes.
That's another cyberpunk looking game. Like
Yeah.
So like I don't know, maybe like they may not necessarily be talking to each other, but like they hear things. Whether
Right.
you're whether you're an indie company or a AAA company, like you get inside info as to what other companies are working on. So it's like, okay, well, maybe we can use that as inspiration for what our project is going to look like. So yeah,
Looks cool.
yeah, it definitely does. It's just I'm not a fan of that Diablo like dungeon crawler type joint.
Yeah, me
See, but
either.
I like that type of thing. That
Like-
shit's fun.
When I saw the when I saw that it was a dungeon call, I was just like, ah, god. Like, if it was like FPS and it was like that,
Or like third person.
yeah, third person, I would like that a lot. But it's I don't know. The dungeon call is not really for me. I would like to get into it. Like the aspect of it is nice, but I don't know. I can't.
Hey man, we gonna get you into dungeon crawlers one of these days. You got to play Path of Exile. shit's
Maybe,
gas.
bruh.
I heard
Maybe.
I heard that's good.
It's really good. If you like the appeal to the game is the skill tree, but we'll get into that another time.
Yeah, definitely. It's something. It had me on the cyberpunk vibes. I
Yeah.
think it had everyone on the cyberpunk vibes, and then
Yeah,
for the people that were just fucking with the dungeon crawler vibes, they feeling this even more.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I'll
Now-
put that down as a check.
yeah, I gave it a 7. Now, for the medium Blitz, you getting Silent Hill vibes from this?
Yeah, absolutely. Even the composer has done Silent Hill. They got Silent Hill's composer to do this. So yeah,
Well, damn, might as well be.
it's almost like this should have been. This is what
it should
they
have been.
let Kojima
Yeah.
do. But all right, but we here now.
They need to let him work, not on the fucking Death Stranding.
Yep, so
Chef, did this pique your interest at all?
Hell no. It reminded me of some Alan Wake shit, but it's nope.
again, they didn't show no gameplay, so it's like I don't know what you want me to really go off of.
Because it feel like it's gonna be that what type of game is it? What's them games that it's like you follow the person in first person view, but it's like camera wise. I can't remember what the damn game is called. I gotta look it up. Y'all can continue. I can look it up.
It's in first person or
Yeah, it's first person, but it's like you're a camera the whole time. I'm gonna look it up because
I don't know if there's a specific name for that type of game, but I think I get what you mean.
It's like Outlast type shit.
Oh, that?
Yeah, the Evil Within and Outlast type shit. That's what it's like. That's what I feel
Okay,
like the game is gonna be
Oh,
like.
possibly. Yeah. I mean, I guess you call it psychological horror then. 'Cause, I mean, yeah, I think that's what it's called. It's a psychological horror game.
Yeah.
So this might be up the alley of RLGFX. I know he likes those type of games. But
Yeah, cause what the fuck is that in the back?
she praying hard as fuck.
She praying so
Oh.
hard she bleeding.
Oh,
then
she
all of a
wasn't
sudden, there's a knife. Oh, yeah. So I mean, this is also a game I'll probably watch someone play because I don't know what else to go off of. They didn't show no damn gameplay. I think they showed like in-game like footage of what like an environment looks like or like a level looks like, but not what you're gonna be doing with the character.
Yeah, it looks nice. It looks really nice. I will say that it looks really nice, but damn, can we? Y'all generating all these nice looking graphics? Generate some damn gameplay. They can literally just be walking in the halls, be like, all right, this kind of nice. Like just some simple shit. They don't
Something.
need to be running on walls or nothing like that. Just some
Can I at
simple
least
shit.
can I see a HUD like an inventory something,
Yeah,
please?
just something,
There's
please.
like two sides of the game of like trailer spectrum. There's the ones that give you an abundance of gameplay with everything that you want to see in it, and then there's people that don't give you shit at all. Just meet us in the middle. That's
And
all we're asking.
this Xbox showcase has been nothing but no gameplay. Like
They
everything but gameplay. Which
they
is
had us in the first half. I'm not gonna lie. Like with when they showed the first game, like
Mhm.
they were that really had me. I was like, oh, they have some hitters coming, and then they followed that up with dirt, and I'm like, oh,
Dirt in more ways than one. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, like I said, what's the name? Medium look. It definitely looks intriguing, but without seeing like some actual gameplay, I can't get. Even with gameplay for this game, I probably wouldn't play it myself because that's just not my type of game. I like to watch other niggas get scared playing this shit. So
Yeah, I might play it. I might play it. I definitely need a horror game to get into, like an official one, not like Pacify and all the other ones being banned would play, but an actual horror game. Um,
Peggy 16.
I gave that one a, I gave this one a 8 out of 10. I really liked it.
okay, I'll give it a
Now,
check. It's there, but
yeah, it's there. Now,
no.
Scarlet Nemesis.
Nexus.
Nexus. I'm sorry, I had Nemesis up on my other screen.
you think about was it Resident Evil?
I had
Like,
Resident Evil on my other screen.
now this looks interesting, but I need to see a lot more. It's comes with a huge caveat
Yeah.
because like I don't like because if you listen to the trailer, like it looks cool, like the enemy design looks dope. You see the characters pull up, and then the nigga starts talking. I'm like, God
Yeah, I'm
damn.
like, that's
I'm
another
like,
bitch
yeah,
nigga.
alright,
God damn.
well, I'm gonna put this in subbed. It's like, well,
This trailer is what had me in the first half because I was about ready to click off of it, but then the gameplay showed up and I was like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
this I was gonna say this is another game that thank God they showed actual gameplay.
Because
I
if they
was
just
about to turn
stopped
this shit
there,
clean off.
yeah, if they just stopped there, I don't think I would like it as much.
They fight mutant flowers, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like, this is an interesting
Fight
character
trees.
design.
Yeah, that's the crazy part too. The enemies look more interesting than the main characters do.
That's what
These
I'm
niggas
saying.
look kind of generic. Like the gameplay is nice and it looks interesting, but like the character design looks really boring.
Yeah, I'm like,
'Cause at
bruh,
first-
he has a hoodie
'cause
on.
at-
Like what?
Because at first we thought this was Code Vein DLC.
Damn.
I
It
feel like
does
I'm
look
fine
like
with
that.
like a main character looking generic as long as like the world around them isn't generic because you're not really you barely have to look at your character besides in cutscenes and shit
Them
like that.
niggas
But when
look
you're
basic.
playing a
I'm
game-
not gonna lie.
They do,
Well,
and that gives me hope. Hopefully, there's like dope ass customization.
Yeah.
Come with like a fly ass suit.
Yeah.
like there has to be something else that you can do to the game. Like when you're looking at like the gameplay and shit like this in this game, like so far it doesn't look too bad. The world looks dope. Everything looks good about it. It's just the character design needs a little bit of work.
I feel like
Yeah,
the
so
boss
I'm
is gonna
gonna
be
make
like
it.
that. I feel like the
do
bosses
you-
are gonna be really nice.
Now, because this is by Bandai Namco, do you think it's gonna be like Dark Souls type of combat,
Hell no.
or is it gonna be like something else?
It's
Oh,
it's
no.
gonna be it might be somewhat similar to Astral Chain,
That's what I was about to say.
but
So,
Good.
that-
definitely not
uh,
Dark Souls. It would have been cool. Like they would have to make the aesthetic more gritty if they were gonna do
Yeah.
Dark Souls combat, but
maybe not so much like in terms of like Dark Souls, in terms of like the difficulty of the enemies, where they can just take you down in like 2 shots or something like that.
Did anyone else get Devil's May Cry vibes from this?
Kind of, sorta.
Oh, yeah, not me.
Not me either.
Sorta. I mean, I started
The
thinking
hack and
more
slash
about.
aspect.
I started thinking more so about like Astral Chain and Nier type vibes, but
I haven't played either of those. I need to play Nier though.
yes, you do. I advocate everyone to play Nier. I don't consider you a gamer if you haven't played Nier.
God damn.
Hey,
It's that good.
he didn't make the rules.
Not the what drew me in really was the word psychokinesis. I
Yeah,
like having superpowers in games, and once you put the superpowers in the game, then you got my attention.
yeah. But yeah.
You have my attention.
But no, it looks interesting. It's got potential. I just need to see a little bit more. Because at first glance, my thought was like, all right, this is interesting. This might be something I'd buy like on sale. I won't get it day one, based on what I've seen so far. But yeah, I just need to see a little bit more to make me want to get it right away, or sooner rather than later. But as of right now, I would probably get this on like a sale or something.
Yeah, I would probably do that as well. This is not really a day one for me. I would need to see a little bit more. Actually, I don't even know if like they dropped like a full walkthrough if it was gonna be a day one for me, but
If they did do a full walkthrough like that, I would need to see two things. I'd need to see character design in terms of customization, and I need to see more combat variety. Like how crazy can you really get with the psychokinesis and stuff?
yeah, cause
So psychokinesis, you got my attention. And then if I can customize my character to look fly as shit, then yeah, you definitely got my attention.
yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. I don't think they had a release date for this either.
Because at first I was thinking like, damn, it's another Switch game, but I remember this was an Xbox conference. But the clips that they were showing for gameplay looked like the frames was struggling a little bit.
That
I don't
too.
know if y'all caught that.
I was gonna say that's a good point. I meant to bring that up. Not just for this game, but for the other trailers too. I think even for Bright Memories sometimes. Do y'all think that was because of the game or was it the stream?
The game.
That might have been
Okay.
the game.
I'm gonna go with the game because
Yeah.
they got a lot of stuff going on in that game, especially with that weather that no developer has ever been able to really get down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll fix it by the time it's released, since it's going to be optimized for the Series X.
Yeah,
Hopefully
'cause
optimization.
this is a lot of there's a lot of shit on the screen.
Right. A lot of particles in the back too. Look at that shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully the
Yeah.
Xbox can run that with their new
I would
hardware.
hope this is a new fucking console. I would hope. Damn.
They're bragging about that new hardware. I better not see no one frame drop.
It better be a solid 60. At least. But yeah, like I said, this game has potential. I just need to see a little bit more in terms of gameplay variety and customization. Because yeah, the character design was kind of boring.
Fly as enemies, but characters look
The
dry.
niggas killing them look dry, like dry chicken, yo.
Yeah, they look like fucking niggas from Equilibrium, just in just in suits.
That chicken was dry. Real
Real
dry.
dry. Alright, so next one we got is Second Extinction. This shit really didn't interest me.
Not me neither.
Hard
Soon-
pass, baby.
Soon as I saw them dinosaurs, I was like, you know
I
what?
thought it was gonna be. I got excited for a split second. I thought it was gonna be Turok. I don't know if y'all remember Turok from back in the day, or Dino Crisis, or something like that. I was like, are we gonna get a new like dinosaur Monster Hunter type game? And then I was like, as they showed more gameplay, I was like, cool.
I feel like, yeah, damn, I don't even know. I don't feel like the guns did it. I don't feel like the guns did it.
Nothing did it for me. I was interested in the dinosaur aspect of it, but once it started showing us what it was going to be, a four-player shooter, I was like, you know what, fuck that.
It had me for a little.
Do something.
Yeah, it had me for a little bit because the way he was sliding around and jumping around and stuff, killing the dinosaurs, it looked like Doom. So I was like, okay, like you doing that with like Doom style gameplay with dinosaurs. All right, that's got potential. But then, like you said, with the co-op or the squad play, I'm like, I'm cool.
Damn.
So
I do
this also
want like
these characters also look generic as shit.
yeah,
too.
they look like fucking Lego pieces. Fucking a thing that I would like, and I'm not sure if it would be this game, but I would like a nice raid style game, like kind of the Destiny 2 raids. I want something like that again, but
Mm.
dinosaurs ain't it. Dinosaurs is not it. Um, I see where they're going with the game. It's very clear, but I don't know. I didn't really pique my interest like that. Will, what did you think?
It's just like what you said. It gives me like that Destiny raid type vibe, and if I I don't care about it being dinosaurs. I actually find dinosaurs kind of cool,
Me too.
personally. But like,
That's-
I would play I would play this.
You would play
I would
this?
need yeah, I would play this. I would just need somebody to play it, people to play it with, but I would play this.
You're not gonna find them in this Discord, unfortunately.
Like, hopefully the gameplay isn't like super bland and they have like shit that you can progress through, so it won't be, too boring.
Yeah.
If it's horde based, I don't I'd be pissed off because I'm
Hey,
if
you remember
it's not
Evolve?
Black Ops Zombie, yo, don't talk about that. Travesty. That's travesty. Don't do that to me, bro.
Oh shit. Oh man.
So
Hey,
much hype around that, and it just said,
I don't know. This might look like a dinosaur horde game. Like,
I don't think it's another developer out there that's gonna put as much effort into a raid style thing like Destiny did or Bungie did. Their
And
raids,
that's
I
sad.
can say for a fact that Destiny has the best content, like raid wise, because you actually have to do extra shit
and
in order
it's
to progress.
and it's not even like just you doing bullshit just to aggress. It's like actual the lore behind it makes it even more interesting too. So it's like there's actual thought behind the process of making the raids. I just want
Right.
something else like that.
So I'm doing a little bit more reading on this game from IGN. According to them, it's a Left 4 Dead style co-op shooter from the makers of Just Cause.
Oh hell no!
Just cause.
The only good one was Just Cause 2. The other ones were Just
No,
Cause
they
3 was
weren't.
ass, and then Just Cause 4 was like, who asked for this?
Yeah.
That's
So,
crazy.
my
So-
head, not
yeah.
like this.
Yeah, nah.
it's a three-player co-op shooter where players must wipe out a species of mutated dinosaurs that have taken over the planet.
Oh, it's 3-player.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
Developer systemic reaction promises a unique combination of weapons, abilities, and skills, as well as that all-important quote-unquote vast number of enemies required for that true survival shooter feel. So it's almost like a horde type shooter, but
Yep.
but it's like co-op Left 4 Dead type shit. So, nah, I'm good.
Some
Y'all
killing
can have
floor
that.
shit.
Yeah, y'all can have that.
Yeah, I can definitely have that shit.
They good on it though.
Yeah, had me in the first half until Blitz started reading, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure that people are informed.
Yo, man, can I get another Destiny, please?
He
There's
said-
never gonna be another game like that ever again.
Destiny
And-
1?
Yeah, Destiny 1.
There's
That,
never
like,
gonna be a game like that. Never.
that game held a special place in my heart for a summer. Like, that's all I played. Like,
I guess so. I didn't see it personally, but
it was
The
so much
raids
fun.
are
Bro.
fucking nice, bruh. Telling you.
It's the thing about they did the content nice too.
Yeah, like the game looked nice, the content was dope, and it's not like when you pay for the expansions, it was like you weren't getting a lot. Like there was a lot in them, so it's like you basically adding on like a bunch of to the game. So the DLC was dope, like all around a good
Yeah.
fucking game, but it still got a lot of shit for for good reasons.
Yeah.
my man
I
said
would
the
definitely
studio.
say
Go ahead.
you pay for everything you get in a Destiny DLC.
But
Speaking
Destiny
of which,
2,
apparently Destiny 2 is going to be on next gen for free.
Good. 'Cause it's a good game. It's an
Yeah.
amazing game.
it's all right.
Nah, they fixed a lot of shit. 'Cause
Really, I might have to go back.
from when I got off, yeah, they fixed a lot of shit. I think they have some more content as well. What were you about to
That's
say
fun.
though, Blitz?
I was going to say, Mansell said the studio was made by the same studio that did Just Cause. He said, hell no.
No, they fucking up with that. I don't know what they doing.
Oh, man. That's funny.
What do you think
Oh,
they need to
well.
be doing, Chef?
Not making
Stop
this
making.
game.
Don't
Yeah.
make Just Cause no more. I know that.
Yeah,
Just
that
Cause
that
3
needs
was
to
shit, and then they made
stop.
4 out of nowhere when no one asked for that.
They need to stop with that because
If they would
nobody.
have made 4 and it was good, that would have been dope. I would have been fine with that. But they just keep fucking up. I don't get what's so
Well,
hard.
three could have been good, but if number 1 it was unoptimized, and number 2 they took away the sprint button. You couldn't
What?
even run. It's like, what the hell is the point then? The whole point was to run around and
Do
use your
shit.
cable to jump up in the air and do crazy shit. Like, but you can't even run no more.
I think that's why they got rid of that mechanic, because people would do the little pulley shit with the cable and the parachute.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's why Just Cause 2 was the best.
That's sad.
But yeah. Hey, good luck though. Second Extinction.
Yeah, good luck. Now, did anyone play what's the what's the game series like Yakuza 0, like those?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Yakuza
Yakuza.
games.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Yakuza
that's it.
games.
Yakuza. Is it
Mm.
Yakuza? Yakuza?
Yakuza.
Yakuza.
Okay,
Like,
I keep pronouncing it Yakuza.
I don't think it matters. I mean, I'm not a Japanese person. You have to ask them how to pronounce it.
did y'all
I've
like
never
playing
played
those?
any of the games though. I never played them. They never really interested me. There's like they're narrative driven, obviously, but there's so much dialogue. It's just like, you know what? No, I don't want to play this. That's always been my feeling on Yakuza.
Now, from this trailer, did it interest you in the least?
No,
All right, chef.
like I said, it's very story driven, but I'm not trying to. It's like basically it's like a Japanese soap opera that you can play with like over the top like mechanic. Like when you get into fights, like the effects are really exaggerated. So I guess that's what like keeps people playing it. But yeah, it's just not really my thing. So
Alright. Chef.
It looks kind of interesting. Like the Yakuza games that I usually watch on YouTube. I mean, they do look kind of fun to play, but I've never really gotten to them. But I don't know. It's giving me like a Saints Row vibe.
no, not at all.
Nah, I see what you're saying. Like,
Like how goofy
Yeah.
it look.
yeah, like the goofiness, and then like this shit right here, where he just called down the orbital strike. Like,
Oh.
Bro was
Yeah.
calling in missiles from his phone.
Yeah, it's not.
come
Yeah.
on, man. No one liked that that Saints Row game.
What are you talking about? I love that game. Watch your mouth.
Well,
What?
which Saints Row?
I think that was 4, right? The one
I
with
like
the
4.
superpowers and shit like that. I couldn't
like
get
that
it.
one. That was my
I
pick one.
like 4.
I heard
I will
four
say
is like
I had more fun when I beat it and then turned off the superpowers and then used cheats. But that's because I already beat the game and stuff. I still liked 4. I didn't like it as much as 3, but I still liked 4 a lot.
3 was I'm one of those people that like 3 was just it for me. Like I played 4 with the homie. Like we beat the game in like 3 hours, and we had all the superpowers, and we were just going around Hulk smashing everything. And it's just like, damn, this is boring. We just
I kind of wish they did a little bit more with it, but I don't know if they were just limited by the technology at the time, or what. Because originally that game was supposed to be, it feels like Saints Row 3.5.
yeah.
Is what 4 was, but I still liked it a lot. But yeah, 3 is probably one of the funniest games I've ever played. So
I missed that series.
they're making a 5th one.
But
They announced that last year or 2 years ago. But I don't know what they're gonna do with it now because the spoiler alert: the Earth got blown up in 4. So I don't know what they're about to do now. Did you play Did you play the one with Johnny Gat where you were playing in hell?
Nah,
Did you
I
play that?
didn't play that one.
I didn't. I did not play that one. But
I have that in my library, I think, but I never downloaded it.
yeah, I never really cared to play Johnny Gat. I wanted to play my own nigga. So it's like,
Right.
what's the point? So yeah, but yeah, they're making a 5th one, but I don't know what they're gonna do with it now since the Earth got blown up.
They could do some Fortnite 2 stuff.
I suppose. But yeah,
All right. Yeah, I ain't really. I liked it. I liked the trailer. Like I liked the animation, how clean it looks. But I don't know. I'll just watch somebody else play this. Now
the quote unquote main event.
The quote unquote main event.
This was a game people were excited for the stream for.
Yeah, this
And boy,
is
did they waste their time. Holy shit.
this is my first time seeing this.
I didn't
Alright.
even waste my time, and I wasted my time.
Oh yeah, you about to be.
I
So this
know.
is the
I
Assassin's
already know
Creed
I'm not about
Valhalla.
to. I'm not about
Yeah.
to see no gameplay. I already know that.
Yeah,
for
this
sure.
this is the Assassin's Creed Valhalla quote unquote gameplay trailer. And I want everyone to watch this trailer closely and let me know how many shots of active gameplay that you see.
Yeah, Boss Logic come through, drawing up everything. Yep, here come the gameplay trailer. Fuck no.
Tricked you.
Like, what's wrong with
Yeah.
them, yo?
This shit
Honestly,
definitely looked cool.
It looked nice.
Liking it.
Yeah. Vinland
It definitely
Saga.
looks nice, but again, this is cinematic. Or quote, excuse me. There's going to be in-game engine footage. This is game engine footage.
I can tell it's game engine footage, or this what it is now.
Oh, that's one thing I wanted to point out throughout this entire conference is that or not Assassin's Creed. I saw that in the fine print. It says using in-game footage of the Xbox Series X, what is expected to be.
Yeah, that was their definition of gameplay when they said there's going to be a bunch of gameplay. They actually make game engine footage. That's it. What? How much gameplay did you see there, Kenpachi?
Oh, the shit is over already? Oh shit.
I ain't see much, yo. I ain't see much.
Yo, you should have seen the Twitch chat when the trailer was over. There was like,
Twitch chat was
it was,
killing.
it was like, what? So I know y'all ain't done, right? Oh no, they're talking. They're gonna show us more. Now we're gonna get to the meat of it, right? Oh, they'll keep talking. Oh, damn, yo, that's crazy.
Oh, the stream off. Oh shit.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah. Honestly, this sold me off the game completely. I'm not getting this.
Yeah.
If you can't show me what I'm gonna be doing in game, I don't care for your product.
Yeah, I can't
It's
say
gotten to
that
this-
I would care either.
It's gotten to this point where people don't care, and everyone says it. You go to any YouTube channel you can find that talks about video games, they will all give you the same answer. Niggas don't care about cinematic trailers no more. We want gameplay. What are you gonna be doing in the game? Where's the controller? Where's the HUD? Where's an inventory? Where's some health bars? That's what niggas want to see.
And then not only that, when they started talking about the gameplay, they just talked about stuff that was already in past games that they had taken out. Like
Yeah, they weren't even talking about the gameplay
Yeah.
at that point. They're talking about like the setting of the game and like shit that they already covered in like the last video they did like last week.
And it's just like,
So-
dog, why did they have to have a whole fucking like mini conference for this? Like, they know people are at home bored and they want to see shit. Show us something, bruh. Don't just show us bullshit.
Right.
I feel like we keep repeating that, but they need to hear it. Keep hammering that nail.
And it's not hitting none, especially for me. Chef, you got anything positive to say about this?
Oh yeah, I'm still holding out for it. I'm an AC hit, so I know this wasn't gameplay, and I do shit on developers for not showing gameplay, but I'm still interested in Valhalla. So I need to. So hopefully the next thing they do show us, which is global, is actual gameplay or information that lets us know what's happening in the game.
Yo, what if they show the same trailer?
Or a different trailer.
Or
Ain't no better than that.
Because apparently
That
Xbox
shit.
they have another show in July. Because they're going to be doing like updates throughout the year. They're going to be doing like directs throughout the year. I think the next one's in July. So it's like if y'all don't have something like gameplay by then, yeah.
I see why Sony falling back right now. They like, yep, go ahead and get y'all shit off.
See, that's that's my main point for this whole conference. Like, remember when I said like this whole stream was a missed opportunity? It definitely was, because like I don't like, for those that have been paying attention, like Sony necessarily hasn't been on the best terms with people as of late, particularly with their next gen console. Like, we still don't know what it looks like. All we know is what the controller looks like. We don't know what games are coming out for it or how they're going to run. Like, this is really Microsoft's opportunity to be like, because they've been the ones out in front saying, hey, like, Because what's the name? Isn't the PS5 going to be launched in limited quantities and stuff? They may not even have available. They may be selling out at some places at launch or something like that.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
like, this was Microsoft's opportunity to be like, yo, like this is what our console looks like. This is what the controller looks like. These are the games that are going to be coming out on it. This is how they're going to run. And here's some actual gameplay for what you can expect for the next generation of consoles. And all we got was quote unquote game engine footage passed off as gameplay and cinematic trailer reveals. Like, no, nigga, like this isn't movie trailers, yo. We want to see games.
So what I'm getting from what you're saying is these game companies are killing themselves.
Low key, and it tells me like they're killing. Either they're not ready or they're holding shit back, and I don't know why. That's the only reason I'm thinking why they're holding stuff back is like, are y'all just not ready?
Because this hasn't even been a decade since the last gen consoles came out.
That's what I'm saying. So why are they holding shit back? Because they said they got more stuff in July. Because even in the opening statement where my man's was sitting in his kitchen, shout out to my man's for embracing the Xbox fridge meme. By the way, he looked like he was in his kitchen and he had the Xbox Series X, but it looked like a fridge in the place of like a refrigerator. So shout out to him for that. So being funny with that. But in his opening statement, he was getting all hyped up. He's like, "Yo, we got all these games coming out. You know, we got Halo coming. We know you guys are looking for that." Didn't even show Halo. So it's like they know what people want. They're just holding stuff back, and I'm not necessarily sure why. Because, like I said, this is Microsoft's opportunity to really take the lead, or potentially take the lead in the console war for this generation, and they're not doing it. Or I don't know why they're waiting. Because Sony could just come through and just drop a bomb on everybody.
Yeah, they could just say, "Oh, we're all right." They could just take the kid.
All of a sudden, here's what the PS5 looks like. This is our launch titles. We got Ratchet and Clank, we got Jack and Daxter, we got Sly Cooper, we got new God of War 2. All this shit coming out, and Sony could just end it right there.
Might
I don't.
drop.
Yeah,
Like,
that'll crush them low key, because they're not picking up how they could be right now, and someone else could take it.
Yeah, so I don't know if Microsoft is pulling punches or they're legitimately not ready.
This ain't time for them to be pulling punches since they already not in the lead.
That's what I'm saying. Hell, the Switch outsold Xbox One this generation.
Right.
Nintendo's ahead of them now. So it's
dead
like
last.
y'all don't got time to be just showing little miniature movies and shit. You need to show games and show people, hey, this is what you're gonna get if you buy our product. So I don't know, man. Microsoft missed the boat here today.
They definitely fucking up.
They missed shot. They missed a whole 100 shots today, in my opinion.
Yeah, because
they
not.
I got
doing...
questions because I got questions about Sony too. But like I said, all it takes for them to just drop one console reveal, a couple games, a couple first party games, and the game is done. The war is over. So.
Yeah, they don't want the war to be over before it even really begins. Like the consoles ain't even come out and they about to fumble the bag already. So.
And I'm getting on Microsoft because they're the ones that was talking like, yeah, like, oh, like we expect full launch day sales. We're ready for, our new Xbox to launch. There's going to be no hitches, no delays, no hiccups, nothing. We're going to be ready for holiday. All right, well, show me what's going to be available at holiday. Oh, here's a movie. Huh?
Here's a movie. Oh shit. Yeah, you're 100% right though. Like, I don't know if they should be getting on the developers to be like, yo, all right, you need to have some gameplay for these games because that's what majority of the people watching them, that's what they want to see really. They don't want to see now the cinematics and stuff. They look nice. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah, they can
they're
drum
not
up
gonna
interest,
they're not gonna buy the game off cinematics.
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, the cinematics look nice and they drum up initial interest in the game. They can get people to turn their heads, but once people turn their heads, you got to get people to walk in the store.
Yeah.
And that's what companies are not doing. They're not getting people to walk in the store. Right now, niggas just turning heads. They see it, they stand there for a little bit, and then they just walk off. You got to keep people to walk in the store, bro.
They not even like handing out samples or nothing. No.
Something. A demo, please.
A demo, please. A goddamn demo.
That's why Bright Memory's in front right now, because at least they got something on early access you can actually get your hands on and play and get a feel for it. So I don't know, man. This like I said, this was a big opportunity for Microsoft to take a huge step, and I don't think they did it very well today.
They didn't do it at all.
They fumbled the bag. A tremendous fumble, a big ass fumble. On to the next topic though, which is another big ass fumble. The Last of Us 2.
Don't put the trailer up. We don't get
Oh
copyright
nah.
struck.
This needs sad music.
Take no
bro.
chances. These naughty dog niggas, yo.
So
Well, have y'all? First of all, have y'all seen the trailer?
I intentionally skipped it
I
Okay.
skipped it as well.
because I just don't care for this game.
I mean, I don't either, but I just in case like Will or Mitch, if he was here, I was gonna ask him about it if he was on here. But I mean, I watched it, and it was like, I mean, in a vacuum, if like as a trailer itself, the game does look interesting. It does look visceral. It looks gritty. It looks dark. But from some of the people that I've talked to that played The Last of Us 1 and really enjoyed it, like yeah, the first Last of Us was kind of like dark and gritty, and it was really emotional, but there was like a sense of hope for it, especially with the way that game ended.
Yeah.
But with this one, it just looked like it's just all bullshit. It's just all dark. It's all negative. It's all revenge this, revenge that, and that's it.
Everything
at least,
nobody wanted.
yeah. So I don't know. I mean, like I said, if you watch the trailer on its own in a vacuum, it looks like an interesting game for sure. But yeah, just given all the noise surrounding the game, it's going to be interesting to see what happens when the game comes out. Because yeah, like we talked about last week, I think it'll sell well, but in terms of reception, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. And you know, like Chef said, I don't really care because it can go either way, and I'm not going to blink.
Honestly, anytime somebody brings up Last of Us 2, you know that meme with the African kid with his head, like crying with his hand on his head? That's how I feel. That's literally me every time, bro.
I think I got that.
That shit.
The one with the kid with the machete.
Yeah. He got the machete and he's just crying. He's like, "Yo, exactly that one, bro." Like, fuck, bro. Like, y'all really? They did a complete 180. 180 on what the
Did
whole
they, though?
storyline was about. Like, no,
Because I got through probably like a good majority of the game, and then the first one, then I just stopped because I lost interest. So I didn't beat it, but like, does this seem like a complete 180 from the first game?
yeah, like the whole revenge plot thing just doesn't make sense. Like, he kept like he would say like, "Oh, in the first game, like this game wasn't really about revenge," and then we get to the second one, he's like, "Oh, yeah, this is just completely about revenge at this point," which I guess we can't really get mad at that because it's his game, right? But like from a player's standpoint, like I don't want to. I can't. I'm trying to tiptoe around this, right? Like,
Yeah, don't get us struck now, because
I'm trying to
apparently
tiptoe.
Sony there's some sensitive people over there right now on this game.
Like,
so.
Yeah, they hurt
Wait,
right
wait
now.
a minute. Wait a minute. I'm confused because I watched the entire playthrough of The Last of Us from the great Chris Move. What is they getting revenge about?
nothing.
I don't
They
know.
didn't get revenge at all
I
in the
couldn't
first
tell you.
game.
I honestly could not tell you because I didn't get that far in the game.
Like at
so.
any point in the first game, it was never about revenge. The whole point of the first game was getting Ellie to the Fireflies so that she can be used for the cure. And then Joel had such a connection with her that he changed his mind and went back and got it back. But this one,
I think that was another criticism I saw, early criticism for the second one I saw, like that connection between Joel and Ellie in that relationship. You don't get that, like that relationship dynamic is completely gone now in the second one.
like, and it's like, how did that happen?
Right.
How did that, like, oh my God. There's just so much.
And it's going to be gone in more ways than one. I'm not going to say, but yeah.
There's just so much that I want to say, but I can't say. So I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut. But Naughty Dog, y'all disappointed me, bro.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see when the game comes out.
Yeah.
How it gets received, but yeah, I mean, from day one, I'm not a Last of Us fan. I mean, it's a good game, objectively, but it's just not really something that's my cup of tea. So
I was gonna buy the deluxe for the second game, but now I'm only buying the original. So you can suck my dick.
So yeah.
Feel, bro?
That's exactly how I feel.
Damn, this game comes on my sister's birthday too. That's crazy.
I guess that being said,
Cornball Marty defending everything to high heaven in the chat. Rome wasn't built in a day. Shut up.
hey, that's why that nigga in the chat.
Man, I'd rather go into something with with like lower expectations and then come out of it with better ones, honestly. Because I'm still getting the game, but like I'm just not as excited anymore.
Hey, bro, you
Hey.
hate to see it.
You really do.
Anywho, we got some Mortal Kombat, a new trailer, for the Aftermath story and some new characters, DLC and whatnot. Does
Laugh out
anyone
loud.
even have MK11 installed still?
Nope, I uninstalled mine last month.
People bought
I
that
need,
game?
I needed to make room. Yeah, I was excited for MK11, and then the game came out, and I was like, damn, I don't like this.
Yeah, yeah. I honestly wasted my money. 'Cause
I mean, I'll always give it to NetherRealm on terms of like presentation. Their shit is A1. Like, there's like, I know fighting games get a lot of bad rap for like having like story modes that make no sense. Like, even as convoluted as Mortal Kombat story has become, they still do a really good job presenting it. So like, I'll definitely like watch somebody go through the campaign of this, because I think this is the first time they've actually done like a story expansion for Mortal Kombat. Otherwise, they've always just made straight up made another game. This is the first time they've done like a expansion in the same game. But yeah, I don't have MK11 installed anymore. I don't play it anymore. So I just thought the presentation looked good. I mean, I'll always give them points for that. They always look good. I just don't like the gameplay.
Will, did you have anything to say on MK11?
Not really. Rest in
Fujin
peace
looks
to you
nice.
guys at Evo, but
Oh yeah, Evo got canned,
like.
but it's also going to be online, so it means Evo got
Yeah.
canned. So, that's going to be a nightmare. Evo online, holy shit.
That sounds wrong. That just sounds
It's
wrong.
disgusting.
It's not
Keep-
gonna work out well.
Evo, remember, Evo is a worldwide tournament. People from all over the world come to go to Vegas to be there. You're gonna have an online tournament where people all over the world. Hello, internet is not gonna be reliable.
5G towers aren't up yet, man.
So they better they would have been better off canceling that. But that's a topic for another day. But yeah, like I said, Mortal Kombat, it looks good, and the NetherRealm always does A1 presentations. But yeah, I just don't agree with the way the game plays, so I ultimately dropped it. Oh yeah, and who the fuck asked for RoboCop?
Yo, I saw that shit. I was like, nigga, what, bro? Like,
That nigga's gonna play so boring. I promise you, he gonna be whack as shit.
they didn't even get like the good-looking RoboCop either. He looked generic as fuck, yo.
I mean, I think that's the
The
original
OG one,
design.
yeah.
That's the original design.
Sometimes original designs don't be hidden.
I mean, RoboCop as a character doesn't even work. Period. To me. So.
Yeah.
It was a stupid movie.
So.
I mean, but I guess on the bright side for MK fans, since they're bringing back all characters like Fujin and Shiva, maybe this might be the opportunity for them to bring Marlena back, like they've been crying for the last 2 years.
A new
So.
challenger appears.
Hello? What?
Get this nigga
No.
out of here. What the fuck? Nigga said
So.
a new challenger. All right.
He shouldn't be able to get in here. First of all,
It's still a spot open.
he should be like Squad 0 and above to even get in here. Either way, but whatever. But yeah. Happy for MK fans. I'm not one of them. So.
Yeah, I signed out a long time ago. Now I do say the win nigga kind of cold. He kind of cold.
Yeah.
He definitely, I was liking what his move sets and whatnot. But as far as story, I don't know. And then it's not.
I'll
it's not
just
hitting
watch
me.
it. And that's it.
Yeah. I don't even know if I'll watch it for real. For real. It's
There's a YouTube channel I like that does the Let's Plays for these. So they're a cute little married couple. Shout out Bowling Otter. So yeah, I'll watch them play it.
Yeah. I'll definitely watch someone else play this. Chef, I know this didn't interest you, but did you have anything else to add?
And I just don't know why RoboCop is being thrown against supernatural beings.
I mean, it's almost like MK can just bring any old shit in there or whatever.
Pretty much.
Honestly, it's almost like MK could be like the Smash Bros of in that they just bringing any old kind of character in there and niggas don't question it.
If there was a game like that, that would be dope. Like with like random ass characters in it from different movies, that would be fine.
Fucking Naruto versus goddamn Batman.
Exactly. Yo, like, come on, yo, NetherRealm, get on it, bro.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Jump Force.
Yo, Kenpachi versus the Chaos King. Sheesh.
Oh my
Sheesh.
God. All right.
Fucking Doctor Strange versus Doom. Yeah.
Doom guy?
Nah, not Doom guy. Well,
Oh, Doctor Doom?
yeah, Doctor Doom.
Hey, bruh. I hope one day before I die we see a Marvel vs. DC fighting game. It'll probably never happen because the licensing would be a nightmare. But
They will have to start now
it's
to release
nice
the
to
game
dream.
like in 10 years.
Yeah, it's nice to dream. Marvel
Yeah.
versus DC.
Yeah. But that's enough on Mortal Kombat. Nobody want that shit.
Mhm.
The new DBZ trailer came out for UI Goku,
Yeah, this was supposed to be for Mitch, but he's not here.
which is
So.
crazy. But
So, I don't know if you're looking for UI Goku, but other than that, you can skip this because I don't play Dragon Ball.
well,
either.
all right then. Cyberpunk,
Like, look-
something.
Like, look at this nigga. Even he just look like this nigga just looks broken. Like, what
Yeah,
the? How is this fun?
they nerfed what Ultra Instinct Goku is supposed to be, because he would be like wiping. He would realistically be wiping like majority of the characters in
Everyone.
the roster. Yeah. So.
Yeah, so fuck Dragon Ball.
Cyberpunk, on the other hand, now,
Boy, I need
as
this
in
game
terms
yesterday.
of what it's going to be rated as, if it's going to be M for mature or something other than that,
Oh, it's gonna be M. It's M.
yeah, it's definitely M. It's
I
not
think it
going to be
actually got
anything
locked.
less.
I think it got locked into M like earlier this week. I think that was the whole point of the article.
I agree with the rating too, because there's not what other games are above M. I know there's some other games
that are readily available. I don't know. There's not many
Yeah,
that
there's not.
are AO. I don't think AO's even is AO even a rating anymore?
Yeah, but them games.
Because I imagine I'm about to say you got to have some foul shit in that game to be rated AO.
Yeah, so I don't know what.
So yeah, it was always going to be M. I think that was a given. But the question is, how far is it going to go? Because
They talking about you can get head. I'm like, yo,
you can get ahead.
what?
You got customizable genitals. I'm like, huh?
See,
Hello?
I
That
ain't
sounds
need
fire.
all that. I ain't
That
need all
sounds
that.
fire. It sounds like one of those things like you didn't know you needed it until you got
did
it.
you really need it though?
Not really. I'm just saying, but I'm a customization head, but that's one point. Usually, I don't care. But this is one of those things like, I mean,
Yeah. Chef,
Like, it's there.
how you
Might as
feel?
well use it.
I
It
mean,
just-
I'm not gonna. It's in there.
It's all right. All right.
Yeah, it just made me wonder because when I saw you you can get head, I'm like,
Yeah, I was
word?
like, excuse me. nigga.
And remember, all the sex scenes are mocapped. So
Oh boy,
it makes you so they gonna tear your mouth
there's
out.
about to be some
I'm not
foul
gonna lie.
shit.
I want to
So-
see what the behind the scenes looks like.
I mean,
that sounds hilarious.
That's what I'm saying. It's like how
Chef.
far is this gonna go? Like
That sounds fucking
Chef,
hilarious.
You wild as fuck.
no, but point being, it makes me wonder how far they're gonna go, and at the same time, it's also kind of refreshing because I feel like games they want to be mature when it comes to approaching things like nudity and violence and shit like that, but they try to have their cake and eat it too by holding it they put it in there, but they don't fully commit to it. CD Projekt Red to be this is how it's like in this world, and we pull no punches. We gonna tear your mouth out. This is about to be some raw, gritty shit up in here. So get comfy. So it just makes me wonder how far is it gonna go, as far as I figured like the violence is gonna be like a 9 or a 10, but it's like as far as like the romances and stuff like that, like romance to other characters, then you actually get to have relations with them. Like how far is it gonna go?
Oh, you can
So,
romance in this game?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, it's about to
Oh
be a different story for me
God, this
now.
is about to
Yeah.
be something wild.
I thought y'all
thought it
knew
was
this from
just
the jump.
no, I thought it was just escapades. I didn't know it was like
I
full
mean,
blown
you
romance.
could. That's the thing. You can do that too. You can either have sexcapades. You can have a full-on relationship with the character. Get with them, break up, and then go on. Yeah, you can do
I'm finna
that.
wipe me one.
Hey, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, how far is this really gonna go? Is in terms of what they show you. So
This game's gonna be fucking nuts.
that's what I'm saying, bro. I needed this game yesterday. You have no idea. Like, I
When
got
does this come out?
September.
Oh, wonderful.
It was supposed to be out in April. Mm, 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 mm.
Mm, 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 mm.
Not it.
I can't wait
need
for this game to
now.
come out.
Not even. I need this game now, not just for like this, like the sex parts, but it's just as like a game, it's just with that cyberpunk aesthetic. Like, I want this game like now.
Damn, I need to make sure I'm ready to like play this game.
Run it.
Yeah, run it. I think with the shit I'm good now. I'll be good. I'll definitely be good. I need to get some more RAM, but I think I'll definitely be alright with what I got. Damn, this shit need to hurry up and come out, yo. This quarantine shit getting boring. I need new games to play.
You get to crucify somebody? Oh shit!
Yo,
The
see,
Clucks.
The cyberpunk version of the KKK of the Klan. Just crucify them right quick.
They got
That'll-
anything that resembles them. They getting slaughtered on sight. I don't care what the mission is, but I'm stopping the
It's-
vehicle to get out and slaughter
Yo,
on some
Do
mafia
y'all,
shit.
do y'all remember in the that long gameplay demo they had way like a year ago, where you were walking up to your car and there was somebody checking it out or something like that, and he turned out to be a op. And then
No, I don't
as you,
remember that part.
it was a while ago. Like basically, you just got an upgrade from your they call it a Ripper dock, and then you're walking up with your partner. I think his name was Jackie. So you're walking up to Jackie's car, and then there was a dude that was like scoping out the area. That was part of the gang that you had raided in the first part of the trailer. And then they ended up running up on you as you're driving later. It just makes me wonder, what if I just shot that guy on sight when I saw him at my car? Like, so I just,
Yeah, how dynamic. can they
yo,
make the
you
game?
just shoot niggas and then like hold.
hey man, get away from my car, bruh.
Just
I don't trust nobody out here,
just
bro.
lay,
Get away from my
load
car.
that save data up. Like, damn, I know what you about to do already. Bow, just end up.
And
Damn.
apparently, because keep in mind, like the cops, like if you just like kill somebody on the street or beat somebody up on the street, they won't do nothing. But if you start like doing like OD shit, that's when they'll come after you. So it's like, if I killed that guy that was just looking at my car, are the cops gonna do anything? Am I gonna get like a star like in GTA, or there's gonna be like just go about your business? Like I wonder how far like this game is, how much freedom this game is gonna give you, and I really want to experiment with it.
They need that system like Outer Worlds had.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't.
This-
I need this game as soon as possible, bro. I can't tell you how ready I am for
Just
Cyberpunk.
the shit you can do in this game is gonna be. This shit is gonna be groundbreaking.
I think this will be game of the year. I don't care about Final
Oh
Fantasy,
yeah,
Last of Us
most
2,
definitely.
fucking what's the name? What's the other shit that came out this year?
This
Doesn't
shit
even
is
matter.
Definitely.
Cyberpunk is gonna be game of the year. If it's not, then I'm gonna fight somebody.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna be game of the year. It ain't gonna be nothing less.
Even over near.
And that's hard to say. That is definitely hard to say.
For me, anyway, it's hard to say, but yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of near, you peeped the
Oh, that's dope.
the screenshots.
I did. I need this game yesterday too.
Now for the people that didn't play the first near, what was the story? I guess what was the main focus of near?
From what I remember, I haven't played it, but I've done an overall. I did read an overall gist of the story. Basically, it's like in a far distant future where humanity's on the brink of extinction by this like unique disease. Hits too close to home. Yeah, it's like some disease that's pushing humanity. Yeah, they're saying it right there. Like humanity's on the brink of extinction. There's some disease running around, and you play as this character I think his name was actually Nier, and you're trying to find a cure for your daughter that's afflicted with the disease. I know that was the story for the American version. I know this version is supposed to be a remake of the Japanese version, which has different characters in it. So I'm not as familiar with that one. But yeah, and I think this one surrounds the story is going about a boy and a sister. In the American version, it was a man and his daughter. So, and apparently, I found out that Nier is actually a spin-off series of I don't know if you ever heard of Drakengard.
No.
Nah.
Yeah, so I guess yeah, I think that was a franchise from like in the 360 PS3 days, and Nier is a spin-off series of that. So.
Hmm.
Yeah, I always knew that those series were connected. I just wasn't exactly sure how. So, but yeah, I mean, there really not much to say about it. They had a few new screenshots and from in-game footage, and that game looks great. So that's definitely on my buy list on Undisputed. So it'll probably be one of the last games I pre-order this year. But yeah, that's about it.
I was about to say something about Nier. Damn, this shit slipped my fucking head. All right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
I'm officially I'm a Nier head now. I got that fucking A2 statue on the way. I pre-ordered an art book on Amazon for $30 the other week.
Jeez.
I got a fucking those prints that Kaz showed me in the Discord the other day. I'm trying to scope out those. So
Yes, sir, man. You are in your head.
hey man, if y'all haven't played Nier Automata, go ahead and do that. You're doing yourself a mighty disservice if you haven't.
Honestly, because I need to finish fucking Nier.
And you're almost done too.
I am. I think I have one more ending to get to. or
Actually,
two.
well, let me ask you. This might be a slight spoiler, but it
Then
won't be a
don't
spoiler if you
ask
don't
it
know.
Then don't ask
You
it.
sure?
Yeah.
It might. Okay, all right. I'll leave it.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, and I forgot what I was about to say, so I mean, fuck it. Some more gameplay definitely needs to be shown, but I feel like they're gonna show some more when
It's
the
supposed to be
time
coming out
comes.
this year, so
Yeah. So they definitely have time to show some stuff. A lot like what some other games that we were shown were supposed to be like, but I don't think we're gonna get that satisfaction. Now onto other news. And I guess this is the most talk-worthy topic really. Star Wars Fallen Order gets a new start, and I guess when they mean new start, they mean I guess they didn't release
it's a
like
new
a road
franchise.
plan, but yeah, it's a new franchise that they're going to build upon. And I honestly think that it's a pretty good game to start upon. I see a lot of potential with the game, just in terms of one, customization, and also since it is Star Wars, they can build upon the story pretty big since there's just a lot that you can take from. Um, and also just the game mechanics as well. They're built in a way that you can kind of play how you want and also interchange like the different things about the mechanics um, if they want to add new things. Who played this game? I
I
know
just
it
bought
was,
my I just bought mine yesterday. It's actually installing right now. So
um what do
Chef
you
played the heavy.
yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I was like it was Chef and somebody else. Um Chef, what do you think about it building upon and also the free update trailer that they put out?
I say go for it. Do what you gotta do. Give Respawn full ownership of it though, because they did
Yeah.
a good job with Fallen Order. So if they got the same amount of power to make the game that they did with this one, then they should go for it because it's actually a pretty nice game. Mechanics are nice, even though I don't like Dark Souls-ish type gameplay, but it's Star Wars, so it gets a pass. But They can get a sequel going. Hopefully, some more Darth Vader.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's a good idea. I think it's a good call to make a new franchise based off this. 2 caveats though. Like Chef said, it's got to be by Respawn and nobody else. Let Respawn have full creative control over it. And number 2, if they do this, I hope they don't go too far, because apparently Fallen Order is canon to the whole Star Wars mythos. So I don't want them to go too far where they start fucking up shit that's already out there. So they got, as long as they handle the source material carefully and it's all by Respawn, then I'm on board.
And they can add new characters. They've been adding new characters in there, but they can add even more new characters, maybe even more playable characters.
Right.
What
So, yeah,
characters
this-
would you like to see in the game, Chef?
I don't know actually, but
Well, when does
Cal
this take
Kestis.
place? Because this place takes place,
after
after Order 66, right? So
yeah,
that's so I'll call it episode 3. So I mean, there aren't really a lot of Jedi left at that point in time.
give us some
Um,
customization. That's what they need to do. I'm not playing
yeah.
as Cal Kestis again.
I don't know who that is. Should I not like that person?
He's the main character. That's who you play as.
Oh,
the whole
him?
game.
I thought his name was something else.
No,
You know
that's
what
Cal
it-
Kestis.
Yeah, I thought his name was the actual act. Isn't the actual actor's name like Cam something?
Yeah, and
I thought
forgot
that was his character's name.
nah,
So,
but they need to give us a way to like make our own Jedi or something
true.
if they can. But if not, then I'm good with it either way. But
When they first teased Fallen Order, that's what I thought it was going to be like. It was going to be like a customizable Jedi that was like on the run after Order 66 or something like that. That'd be dope.
right,
Yeah, make a new game off of that.
they can even flip it if they want to. Let us be an Inquisitor.
That too.
That would be kind of nice.
But yeah, as long as Respawn got reins over it, then they can go for it. And EA don't dip their greedy ass hands into it.
I feel like they
Leave
might.
that shit alone.
I feel like they might. But
You know,
what?
EA
I ain't even gonna
if they
speak
keep
it.
going,
You're not even gonna
yeah,
speak it.
if they keep going, EA will inevitably try to get in on it because that's just how they are. But hopefully Respawn be like, no, like you didn't fuck us over with Apex. You didn't fuck us over with this. You're not gonna fuck us over with the next game. Leave us alone.
Please
Just sign the checks, nigga.
sign the check and go back to
Get out. Sign the check and get out.
Go back in the corner. Goddamn. But most definitely, Respawn is doing an amazing job with this game. And
Yeah, I'm
hopefully,
excited to play it. It'll be done installing soon. So
yeah, hopefully they don't get interrupted with the process. So, did you want to ask the anime question?
is that the? Oh yeah, I guess that is the end of the gaming topics. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, welcome to the anime portion. I had a question from last week, but I forgot what it was. I don't think it was that big a deal. Oh, actually, it's still up here. I don't feel like asking that question. I'll leave that for later. So the anime question for this week is: so we're in the current season of spring 2020 of anime. Simple question: does it suck?
Not really.
Because I think it sucks.
Like, it depends on like what you're into. Like, Trigger has a cool show out right now. I forget the name of it, but I watched like the first 2 episodes. It's not too bad. I'm letting shit like bleed out a little bit so I can just binge it a little bit so I can get like so if I do like it, I can just have something to watch. But the main thing that I'm really focused on this season has been Tower of God. That's been it.
Yeah, I said it in the Discord the other day. I think I'm gonna pass on Tower of God.
Man, I fucking love it.
It's just not holding my attention. Like, I don't connect with hardly any of the characters, especially the main nigga. That nigga has no backbone from what I've seen so far. And I'm just tired of characters like that. Like
You
this
don't want to
wimpish,
swing the
weak
sword, bruh.
This nigga was given a god tier weapon by a princess and doesn't want to use it. Huh? All right, cool. Give me it back then if you're not gonna do nothing with it.
That's
Like,
what I'm
shit,
saying, bruh.
I'm
She
tired.
just she just had them joints too, like, bro, what?
And clearly, like the one character I did like in that anime, the lizard chick, I can't remember her name. Clearly, that sword's got to be powerful. She wants smoke with him
Yeah.
because he's holding it. but he won't use it. I'm like, well, all right, well, fuck you then.
Ooh,
Like,
you didn't watch the most recent episode.
I haven't,
Ooh.
and I don't know if I really care to go back at this point. Like, I'm just not all that interested anymore.
I
And it
might.
kind of leads, yeah. Maybe Kenpachi, you can let me know if you watch it. But that kind of leads into my second question. This kind of a two-parter that I had. Like, are any of y'all like suffering through burnout? Because I think I definitely am.
Most def. It's
Because
been like we talked about this the other day. Like I just haven't been watching anime. Even if I do enjoy the anime, I just can't get through it.
yeah, I think it's just burnout on my part because like there's just not a lot of shows. Not to say that there's bad shows out there for this season. It's just not stuff that I really. Yeah, I'm just burnt out on watching stuff week to week. Like Tower of God, I hear it gets definitely good, especially with the last couple episodes, but I don't really care to watch it. Um, Love is War is out. I know that's the season 2 for Love is War is out. That's popular, but it's just like the jokes aren't really hitting for the comedy's not really hitting for me anymore. So I was like, I'm over this. I feel like I'm just burnt out. So like, if I am gonna watch anime, it's gonna be stuff that I've seen before. I know that's gonna be good. Like, hey, we're guiding Chef through Full Metal Alchemist right now, and I'm just having that's my anime that I'm watching now. So I'm rewatching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood
I need to.
because I'm just burnt out on current stuff.
Did y'all get any further?
From last weekend, no.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think we left off. They got to the north. They fought Sloth, and yeah. So I think that's where we left off.
All right.
Left them out there too.
yeah, they did.
What else? For me, yeah, I'd probably say this is like the slowest season I've watched, but I wouldn't say it sucks. It's definitely an acquired taste.
Yeah.
It's like experimental.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I like
a
about
lot of experimental shit going on. Like there's a lot of people are testing a lot of like drawing styles and just art styles, and it's a experiment. It's multiple experiments of styles and presentation with
I feel that.
kind of like I don't want to say the stories are mediocre, but they're kind of like a blueprint stories. Like there's not really
Yeah.
nothing special to them. It's just what makes it special is kind of how it's presented and also the character design and animation style.
Yeah, I haven't really minded the art style and character design for a lot of these shows, but I think like the stories just don't attract me at all from
Yeah,
what I've seen
the
so far.
stories aren't really hidden.
Because I mean, I pretty much watch animes for the story unless it's some etchy shit where I just feel some type of way one night, and I don't care. But for the most part, I watch anime for the story. Um, what's the name? I was gonna ask you, did you and Bands continue watching that one anime? I can't remember what it's called, where the dude is like a monster and then like this chick is like inside him, like in a flesh,
Nah,
like a
I
flesh suit or
stopped.
some shit.
I stopped.
I hear the manga for that is good.
Once Shorty said, no, once the nigga said, "I feel you inside me," I was like, you know what? I think
You know, I'm getting darling in the French flashbacks.
yeah, I'm like,
cool.
I don't know if I
I'm
want to
cool.
do this.
I've been hurt before. I've been lied to.
I don't want to do this just yet. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling from that movie. I mean that anime that you're
Yeah,
speaking
I like
of.
the art style for that. Like I feel like I would want to watch that, but yeah, when I read the synopsis, I was like, nah, I don't really know if I want to devote time to this. I don't know. So the one thing I do need to do, I need to finish Shippuden. I was doing that earlier. After I
damn.
got off work, I streamed a few episodes. I left off. I was tearing through it before, and then I stopped like 2-3 months ago, and I just picked it back up today. I left off right in the middle of the Ninja War. So I need to finish Shippuden. So that's probably going to be my project for anime for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, I was like, you definitely got stuff to watch. There's just ain't nothing really new.
Yeah. I think you know what it ruined it for me. No Guns Life season 2 is not here. It got delayed.
Yo, that honestly
no
threw off my
reason.
whole
And
vibe.
the fact that we found out that week, because it was supposed to come out that week when we found out. We were recording too. It was it was supposed to come out. It was supposed.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
'cause
even like a link that we had on the podcast.
yeah,
doc, I
yeah. We
just
found
saw
it on accident. Yeah, we just found that you found it on accident. It was gonna come out because we were recording on a Wednesday. It was supposed to come out that following Thursday, and then Corona time delayed.
That's sad. That would have been like a back-to-back season too.
Right.
It's fucking sad.
So I was like, you know what? I don't even. Everything else is dead to me.
Oh man, I need that noir theme back, man. That score.
I've been trying to
God
find an OST for that. I
damn.
don't think they have the score out. Maybe when when they put it on Blu-ray at some point. Cause I've been looking for that score. I haven't been able to find it. All they give you is the opening and ending themes.
Cause it's just an amazing.
Bro, I don't even listen to Last Dance that much anymore.
Me either.
Like, bruh, that anime was low key disappointment.
Spectre?
Yeah, it was kind of it ended weak. I don't say it wasn't a complete disappointment, but it just ended weak.
I'll
I'm
yeah,
hoping there's another season because it can't end like that. Because if it does, that's pretty weak.
I think it might end like that. Yeah, I don't know.
I hope not. Nah, come on. Like, I think the way they ended it, I think they left it open for a second season. Same with Darwin's Game. There's got to be a second season to that.
Darwin's Game was pretty nice.
Yeah, it was alright. It was a good popcorn anime. The action was dope. So,
Yeah.
but
Did anyone else have anything to say for anything anime related? I didn't have any life topics.
not
either.
not really. I mean, I'm looking through my anime sites right now to see if there's anything newsworthy, but not really.
Somebody had a hot take in a Discord I'm in about Avatar: The Last Airbender. I know it's not technically an anime, but they said it kind of bit off of Naruto and the shut up Siri and the fact that every time Aang is put in a corner, he'll go into the Avatar state, similar to how Naruto goes into the Nine-Tailed Fox mode. Like
That's
That's
not
a
biting at
reach.
all. But
yeah, that's what I'm
That's a
saying.
reach.
That's what I said.
That is a
Like
reach.
I just wanted to know y'all opinions on that. Like
that's
I
a
don't,
reach.
that's nothing but a reach. Like, I
That
don't
happens
have,
in a lot of shows.
yeah.
Hell, when Goku went Super Saiyan for the first time, he was pushed into a corner.
exactly.
That's nothing like Naruto.
I'm pretty sure-
It's not
Yeah,
a
that's not-
signature
that's not-
Naruto thing. That's a signature like main protagonist thing.
Yeah, well, fucking when Ichigo's pushed into a corner, his hollow self comes out. That's
Yeah.
not new. So
Niggas just don't wanna
anime
lose.
niggas gotta quit. Anime niggas gotta quit thinking their favorite show has copyright rights to fucking plot devices, yo. I gotta stop that.
Yeah, 'cause it it ain't doing nothing. Yeah, y'all not new. Ain't nothing new about it. So.
But yeah, that's all I had anime wise.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, Funimation's doing a virtual convention. Huh? That'll be fun.
Nah.
How the
Hey,
fuck?
Nah.
Don't talk to nobody. They might me to you.
And that's
Don't
exactly
say the wrong.
the
Don't
reason.
say the wrong thing.
Yeah, cause.
But anyway.
Cause no, just no. But I believe that's it. For Kenpachi Podcast episode 48. Chef,
Yes,
how you doing, man?
doing pretty good.
Do you have any final words for our audience for today?
Yeah, hey, developers, get y'all shit together. Y'all gonna have to learn a lesson.
We might have to learn it the hard way at this rate.
Mm,
We will have to go on a massive boycott. No gameplay, no buy. Y'all lucky it's not up to me. I'd say no demo, no buy. But
Oh shit. Will?
Man, all I'm gonna say is, Andy Twitter, get your heads out your ass, bro, because y'all just be talking.
you asking for the moon, my guy. That's why I don't even engage those people.
Listen, if I gotta see it on my TL against my will, I'm gonna piece. They gonna hear my piece, bro. These
What
niggas
you
is
gonna say?
wildin'.
What you got?
Nah. Let's just leave it like this. Niggas said the end of the Evangelion movie, not the series. was better than the anime. That doesn't make sense.
I couldn't tell you. I need to see that too. There's a whole bunch of retro anime that I need to see. Evangelion, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun,
Ava's
Yu
fire,
Yu
bro.
Hakusho.
Have you seen Shampoo? Shampoo?
Nope. Uh-uh.
Jesus Christ.
Yeesh.
A lot of that stuff. I've always seen it around as a kid. I just never bothered to watch it as a kid. So now that I have a better appreciation for it, I need to go back and watch those programs.
You definitely need to go back and pay homage because
Especially since you're like on a burnout right now. Those are like
that's
the
like the perfect. Yeah, it's a perfect
Yeah,
time to watch.
yeah. I
it.
think that might be what I end up doing after I finish Shippuden. The first retro show I'm gonna pick up is Cowboy Bebop.
Yes, sir. That OST
Definitely let me
is-
know when you watch that because I'll definitely watch it.
Because
with you.
even I know about the score of that anime. That score is legendary.
God
Hey,
tier
bro.
score.
I won't rewatch Bebop with you, but when you get the Ava, let me know because I'll definitely rewatch
Now
that.
here's the thing: where do I start? Because is the movie for that canon to the anime, or how does
Yeah,
that
it
work?
is. All right, so you gotta what? The movies are completely separate from the actual original run of the TV show of the anime, but the end of Evangelion movie is basically like the last few episodes redone because I guess they ran out of budget or time or whatever, and they had to kind of shoehorn in the plot for those last 3 episodes. So the creator was like, "Nah, we're not about to go out like that," and basically redid the whole fucking ending and made it into a movie.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because that's one thing I always heard that like there's movies in an anime. Obviously, I wasn't sure how they were connected. So, should I start with the anime or with the movie?
The anime,
Okay,
because you got to watch the anime to understand the movie.
okay, that makes sense. Oh, I gotta watch Ghost in the Shell too. God damn.
Yeah,
Especially with the whole cyberpunk shit.
yeah, like you slacking. I thought you would have been watched some of these.
Like I said, I just never bothered as a kid because I didn't have the appreciation that I have now. I wasn't wise back then as a young buck.
Is it the
So
young goon?
yeah. So I gotta finish Shippuden. That's my list: Shippuden, Cowboy Bebop, Evangelion, Ghost in the Shell. It may be in that order. We'll see. And then the other ones. What else? Yu Yu Hakusho, Samurai Champloo.
Honestly,
Uh,
you should be number 2 on your list. I'm not even kidding.
Ah,
It's that good. I enjoyed the fuck out of Yu Yu.
I know a lot of people do. Yeah. What about Inuyasha?
Hmm.
Wait, isn't the manga artist for that show a pedophile or some shit?
yeah, I think so.
That's a different show. I think that's a different
No,
show.
I'm not kidding. I think Kaz said. I might have to ask
Nah, I
Kaz. 'Cause
think RO or
he knows
somebody
some-
said that shit.
Yeah, either RL or Kaz said some random. They be knowing random shit like that. So
Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
God damn.
so yeah, this like pretty much a lot of shit from
Damn, wait till
the
fucking
80s and
Twitter
90s
hear
I
that
can-
shit. That would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But let's. What's your closing statement, sir?
I got two. Number one, the NFL schedule just came out, so check your favorite team schedule, see what record they're gonna get this year. And then two, listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire, the greatest band of all time.
Do you remember?
Not that fucking Taylor Swift shit. I'm still expecting them to press charges for that. We didn't forget.
Man, yo,
That was an assault on. That was I'm going to sue. I want them to file charges and say that her covering that song September, that was a hate crime. I wholeheartedly believe that. Because it cannot be that bad. That was don't even get me started on that. But yeah, listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire, please.
please do. My closing statements. I would say, just meditate. Meditate. Try meditating if you never tried it before. Just sit down somewhere comfortable. Just relax and close your eyes and just meditate. And do that for a while, and like I'm pretty sure it'll help with whatever like you're dealing with. And that's my closing statement. So, for Kenpachi's Room Podcast, episode 48. I'd like to thank everybody for showing up. If you like what you saw, hit that follow button for the people on Twitch and YouTube. So yeah, and that wasn't my closing statement. You already know how I do. One booty a day, keep the doctor away. We out. Peace.
Okay.